The circle of fifths. This is a diagram that shows the relationship among all major keys and minor keys in music. It's a useful tool for understanding chord progression and key changes. Then, how can we make this? First of all, the C major key doesn't have any sharps or flats, so this key sits at the center. The keys with sharps appear on the right side, and the keys with flats appear on the left side. F sharp major key is the same as G flat major key. So, going clockwise around this, each note is a perfect fifth above the previous one. And going counterclockwise around this, each note is a perfect fifth below the previous one. The point is, we can incorporate and play 2-5-1 walking bass with circle of fifths. Choose the root note of first chord at 2-5-1 on the circle, going clockwise to next two notes, and play backwards. For example, start from C, and going clockwise to G and D is C-G-D, and play backwards, it becomes D-G-C. This is 2-5-1 walking bass on the C major key. Autumn Leaves is a great example of how the circle of fifths can be used in jazz piano. This song starts in the E minor key and then moves through several different keys before returning to E minor at the end. Let's take a closer look at the chord progression. E minor 7, A minor 7, D7, G major 7, C major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, B7, and E minor. Notice how each chord is a fifth below the previous chord. For example, A is a fifth below E, D is a fifth below A, and so on. This creates smooth and natural chord progression that's pleasing to the ear. Now, let's play the walking bass with a 2-5-1 chord progression. In jazz music, 2-5-1 is a common chord progression that provides a feeling of resolution and forward momentum. In Autumn Leaves, the 2-5-1 chord progression is used in several different keys. Let's take the first A measures again as an example, like this. Now, we can play the walking bass that we've learned so far. First, root and fifth note. Just play root and fifth note of each chord. When you play the walking bass, you should play each note closely. Second, approach notes. We can play these to approach the root note of next chord from a semitone away. Play them on beat 4 of each measure. Third, chord tone. As I said before, chord tone is root, third, fifth, and seventh note of each chord. We can play third or seventh note on beat 2 of each measure. Fourth, root and double approach notes. We can add the root note as approach notes or use double approach notes at the end of each measure. Fifth, the most usual walking bass lines that are used in jazz piano. There are three walking bass lines, R2 sharp 2 3, RR5A, and R75A. R is the root note, and A is the approach note. R2 sharp 2 3 usually played on minor chords, and the other two bass lines are mainly played on dominant chords. So at 2-5-1, we can play R2 sharp 2 3 on second chord, and play RR5A and R75A on fifth chords. So, we talked about circle of fifths and walking bass with 2-5-1. Based on them, let's improvise the walking bass lines. Please listen to my playing first, and I'd like you to play your own walking bass lines. You can download and practice Autumn Leaves scores with all steps of walking bass in the description. I also uploaded the score without walking bass, so you can improvise your own walking bass. Let's play and practice jazz piano for an hour every day with my scores. Remember, the circle of fifths and the 2-5-1 chord progression are powerful tools for understanding many of chord progressions and key changes in jazz piano. By practicing with Autumn Leaves and other jazz standards and incorporating the walking bass, you can become a more confident and skilled jazz pianist. The jazz song that I'm gonna show you in the next video is How High the Moon. This song is a G major key that has only one sharp, so it's good for jazz beginners to play. We're gonna practice 2-5-1 walking bass with circle of fifths and learn more usual bass lines with this song. Okay, that's it for today. Do you have any questions? Just leave your comments below and I'll give you easy and detailed answers anytime. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.